Hey guys, VO1IDX here. So a friend of mine, Delta Delta 5 Zulu Zulu, showed me his pickle jar dummy load, and ever since I've been kind of wanting to do it myself. So I kind of made my own adaptation here, and we're going to make a just a mason jar dummy load. Materials to be used will be one mason jar, one SO239, two pieces of just regular number 14 wire, and a couple of packs of salts, and of course some water. So stand by and we're going to get started. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is find the center in your lid, and when you find the center in your lid, just mark it. You're going to want like a 1/2 inch drill bit in order to drill the center so you can put the SO239. After you've done your drilling, you can go ahead and push your SO239 down through, and you can take your 2 lengths of wire and you can go to the bottom side of this, and you can feed one from the center element of your SO239, and the other leg is going to connect to the where the bolt hole should be. Didn't have any screws, so I just soldered the connections, and I glued the SO239 down with some Gorilla Glue. Next, we're going to want to get a jug, mason jar full of water. So we'll get the water, then we'll put this thing in, and we'll use the antenna analyzer to try to tune this thing right to 50 ohms. Just as you assume, once the bottle is filled, pretty much filled, the 2 legs sit right in there with the lid, and we're going to hook up the Funk Amateur VA4 vector analyzer and see exactly where this thing is. Okay, so we've already got it hooked up to the Funk, and we're not doing too bad across a few bands there. The SWR is about 4 to 1 at the most, so we're going to add some salt and try to bring that down to a perfect match. I'm going to go ahead and actually switch over this the function on this analyzer shortly as well, and just make sure that we are at perfect 50 ohms. So stand by, we're going to add some salt and see what happens. Alright, so I got a pack of salt here, and we're just going to watch the as I pour it in, we're going to watch the meter and see what it does. May have to stir this. You can see the SWR dropping back considerably without even stirring it, which kind of is really cool. Okay, so that dropped it back about halfway. We're at about a 2 to 1 right now on the SWR, so we're going to have to get another pack of salt, and of course maybe give this a stir and agitate that salt at the bottom, and that should drop it even further. So please stand by. Okay, so after stirring, you can see that the SWR came down considerably on all bands. So this is actually working. I had no idea this would actually work. I thought he was pulling my leg. I thought it was a gimmick, but it actually does. So I'm going to add a little bit more salt and see if we can get that down to perfect 50 ohm impedance. And as you can see there right now on 80, 40, 30, 20, and 17, we're doing pretty darn good, especially down on 80. 80 is it's flat right now, so I think a little bit more salt in there, just a very little bit, is going to bring us back to a full 50 ohms on all bands. So stand by. Alright guys, so I've added a little bit more there, and we've got a characteristic impedance of just under 50. When I give this a little shake, there you go, it's 50 ohms when I shake it. Once it's shaken up, we used about a pack and a half in a 12, you said it's a 12 ounce jar, and it works right now. 48.4 on the impedance, so it's pretty darn close, and I'm impressed that we can use that for a dummy load. So hope you found this video enjoyable. Leave some comments, and 7-3.